Hello everyone, I'm Siemietkowski, Catholic Chaplain at Georgetown, and I'm deeply grateful for working at Georgetown for many reasons, including the rich intellectual and spiritual traditions here at Georgetown. In particular, I'm thinking about the spirituality of St. Ignatius Loyola, the founder of the Jesuits, of course. In times of joy and times of struggle in my own life, I've relied on Ignatian spirituality to anchor and guide me. So I'd like to take a few minutes now to share with you some basic tenets of Ignatian spirituality with the hope that they might be helpful to you as well. St. Ignatius offers us guidelines for what we can do in times of desolation. And I share this now because given our current climate, given the terrible crisis that our world is going through, so many people experiencing so much suffering and loss, financial crisis, losing loved ones, fear about the future, it may be very natural to experience feelings of desolation, such as anxiety, discouragement, and fear. This is very natural. It may also be hard to have faith. And in fact, from an Ignatian point of view, feelings of desolation can decrease our faith, hope, and love and turn us away from God and service to others. So if we find ourselves in desolation, Ignatius offers us 3 courses of action. He says, when in desolation, remember the consolations, increase love and service to others, and increase prayer. So first, when in desolation, remember the consolations. What might this look like? When I'm in desolation, I feel anxious and worried about the future, gravely discouraged, especially when I read the news these days. But if I allow these feelings, while they are very natural, if I allow them to take me into a downward spiral of despair, that's when I notice that I'm feeling this way. I change course and recall consolations in my life, such as times when I have felt peace, joy, courage, and trust in God. I think now of all the images of compassion all around the world, such as those police cars flashing their lights outside of hospitals in honor of all the nurses and doctors inside. The sheer resilience and selflessness of the medical professionals and first responders right now. All of these thoughts are consoling, and they strengthen me and remind me to keep the faith, hold on to courage, and have hope. Secondly, Ignatius says, when in desolation, increase love and service to others. Deeply touched with compassion for those who are suffering, we reach out to friends, to neighbors, family. We take care of each other. While this may seem very simple, doing so, increasing our acts of love and service, actually can bring us out of feelings of desolation. And finally, Ignatius offers, when in desolation, increase our prayer. Ignatius urges us to pray. In fact, all of our faith traditions urge us to pray. So let's do that. Let's remain steadfast, even if it's difficult, turning to God in prayer, in meditation, and sacred scriptures, trying not to let discouraging thoughts and feelings keep us from asking God for help, hope, courage, and for an end to this pandemic. So when in desolation, remember the consolations, increase love and service towards others, and increase prayer. Very practical guidelines from St. Ignatius, whose life and legacy lead us to an increase in faith, hope, and love. I'd like to close with a simple prayer, and I invite you to join me. God of mercy and love, please grant healing to those afflicted with COVID-19, comfort to the dying and to their families, strength and perseverance to healthcare providers, and strong faith, hope, and love to all the world. Amen.